Hi guys, it's me again. Inspirational post by Leverson. Just going to show you quickly just what I've been up to and things that I've got going at the minute. When one door closes, as the saying goes, another one opens. So I'm just going to show you what I've had done, okay? Because I've been telling you about like branding and getting things together and making sure that things are moving in the right direction. You just have to keep pushing, you have to keep growing, you have to keep yourself accountable for you and your business if you want to move on and get it to the next level. Um, as I said, I was going to go for a horse box, but things have just been too saturated now with horse boxes, so I'm going to stay clear of that. I'm going to move away. I'm going to go for something else. I'm not going to say what it is, yes, anyhow, but as I said, I'm going to go for something completely different, get it all done up, do the work myself, and take it from there and just keep building. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what I've just had done. Guy called Saeed, done the work. I'm really pleased, really happy with it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it done outside as well, on top of the bonnet. But here we go. I'll just step out. Let you take a quick look, okay? So, as you can see, as I turn around, we've had the Hungry Penguin Pancake Company. So that's going to be the brand. That's going to be on the business cards. It's going to be on letterheads. It's going to be on my phone. It's going to be everywhere. Every single way. I think it's going to be on clothing. It's going to be on books. It's going to be on the full shebang. But he's done an absolutely fantastic job. Anyhow, he's new in the business as well, what he's been doing. And as I say, always stay loyal with the people that you start with. So that's it there on the oil can, because that's what I call the car, the oil can. Not saying it burns oil or anything else, but that's what I like to call it. And the other side, let people know, fill your beak, the Hungry Penguin Pancake Company. I said it's nice and sharp and popping, but also so that when I'm behind, I'm going to get something done across the top of here also. But then also, I have got that bad boy there. But also, I'm going to get something running across the top of there, or probably in the middle, which will be the number as well. So, just to show you that I'm just pushing as far as I can, doing as much as possible, just to make sure that, because this business, it's going to grow. It's going to do what it's going to do for me. I said I enjoy. Well, I do enjoy it, but you know what? I more than enjoy it. I love it. I love it exactly. It's it's an absolute. It's a pleasure. It's a joy. It's fun. It doesn't seem like work when I'm out there doing it at all. Um, okay, I might get mentally tired um, after a long couple of days, and then I need to sort of like recharge my battery, where it'll take a couple of days to get myself balanced and set back again. But like I said, it's an absolute pleasure to be able to do something, get up, feel vigorated about it. I just absolutely just love it. I really do. Um, so yeah, now all it'll be, I'm just going to push now for the next thing. Right, the next thing that I'll push for, it's going to be, let's see, what will it be? What will it be? It'll probably be, um, there's a thing that we've got in Birmingham, right? And that thing, it's called Digbeth Diner. Okay, so most people have heard about it around the country and stuff. For foodies in Birmingham, if you're a foodie, if you're into your food and stuff, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's a massive thing that happens on a Friday. I think they do it on a Saturday night. I think they do it on Sundays as well sometimes, and they do it on bank holidays. They do it over in Warwick. They do it in other places, but obviously because they've already got a pancake guy there doing his thing, more power to him. Absolutely, he's been doing it longer than I've been doing it. I've tried his pancakes before. You know, they're nice. There's another sweet one that does it as well, that's over there. I haven't tried her waffles, but apparently there's some good reports on that. Also, there's another pancake guy that does stuff there as well, because they alternate. One week it might be one, then it'll be another, then it'll be another. So they keep changing around, but obviously they're keeping to their same format with the same people within it all the time. So obviously for me to get in there, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard to get in there. But as I said, one door might close, but another one will open. So I just had a phone call today. A guy contacted me and he wants me to do something over in another part of Birmingham, and I'm free that day. I'm going to check it out and see how it goes. He's going to take a percentage of my earnings, and that's cool. That is fine, because sometimes people will rather take a flat fee from you straight away, even before they've actually held the event, because they don't know what the event's going to be like, because it's the first time. So I think that is fair. I think it's very fair what he's doing there, with taking a percentage, because even though he's advertised it, you never know who's going to turn up. Because some people say, yeah, well, they'll be there, and don't turn up. As you know, it's like life, isn't it? Some people say they'll help you, and then when it comes to that help, it doesn't happen. It never transpires. So on that day, I'm free. I'm going to go. I'll set up. I'll check it out. I'll see exactly what it's like. If it's cool, I'll do it again. If it's cool, I'll do it again. And that'll be my Digbeth Diner. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't always have to be one thing that you've got your eye on, because the universe has got a way of, like, you know, bending to you, and it can help you even though you're putting in the hard work, you're putting in the late nights, and you're thinking, oh God, when's it going to happen? When's something going to happen for me? But if you carry on being consistent and keep doing what you're doing, the doors will open, because people are going to see that you're there, and you've been doing it. You're not just a one-hit wonder. You haven't just been doing it for a year and then you pull out because you think you're going to get rich overnight. Ain't going to happen. It's about being consistent. It's about building up small things. When I started, I had to put money aside, and when I could afford to, I had to get my griddles, I had to get my gas bottles, I had to get all my my forks, my pancake holders. I had to get all my tablecloths, my tables, my cutlery. I had to get everything, all my food. Then I had to go through and get all my certificates. So it wasn't an easy process. It was a long process, and it still is a long process. It's arduous. It's hard. That way, it's hard. But when you get into your passion and doing something that you love to do, you know what? It isn't hard. That I can't really explain. It isn't hard. It isn't like you're in a factory and you're clocking in and you're working your 12 hours or 8 hours or whatever it is, your 9 hours, whatever it is you work in that industry, but you're flogging yourself. You're beating yourself, and it's like it's toil, it's torture, and you just don't want to be there. When I'm doing my thing, you know what? I can't wait. I've got one this weekend. I've got to go all the way down to Southampton, the New Forest. I can see the Isle of Wight from where I'm positioned as well, on a clear, beautiful day. You can see across. It's a beautiful festival, good fest. Been doing that now for a couple of years. The owners are absolutely amazing. They're great people, down to earth, salt. They're the salt of the earth guys, you know what I mean, and gals. They've built their business up from humble beginnings, but they've carried on and they've carried on. But now they've opened it up. They've given me an opportunity to work there, and I'm very grateful indeed. And I don't mind travelling, and I will always go there, always. As long as I've got breath in my body, I'll always go to Dubfest. As I said, it's a mission, but you know what? The mission is worth it. It's worth it. Just to see them guys as well, it's worth it. Just like middle of nowhere, it's worth it. Staffs Fest, it's worth it. All the ones where I started off, when I first started at the beginning, a couple of years back now, going on 5 years. 5 years it is. You know what? It's worth it. It's worth it, because when people give you an opportunity and they're cool with you and they're good with you, you know what? You can't let them down. You can't say, you know what? You didn't give me a chance. So I'm not going to bother you. These people gave me a chance, so I'll run with them. I will run with them. So, as I said, it's small things that you have to do to get where you need to get to, because them small things grow into a bigger dynasty. They grow into wealth. They grow into happiness. They grow into your purpose, and you're finding out exactly who you are as well when you're creative minded. Sometimes it is hard to break in, but once you're in, you're in. But you've been doing it for yourself. He or she, if you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it for yourself. And the more that you do, and the more that people see you, the more that you put yourself out there, the more work that will come your way. It is that old scenario. You know what? All you've got to do is cut once, measure twice. So you're just going to make sure that you take your time. There's no rush, because when you rush, you're going to start making like silly mistakes. So things from me getting that done, it's all about taking your time. And when you've got the money, you've got the money. If you've got to save up, you've got to save up. But if you're going to keep doing it, it's worth it. It's worth every penny. If you're going to go to making the best teas or coffees, it's worth it. If you're going to be the best seamstress, it's worth it. If you're creative, it's worth it 100%, because as I said, it isn't like work, because you're doing something that you enjoy. You're doing something that you love. You're doing something that puts a smile on your face. You're doing something where you know, as that tune's just said, devotion. Once you've got your devotion and you find it, you know what? It's guaranteed. Absolutely fantastic, and you can't beat it. So, guys, I just thought I'd have to show you that. It's taken time for small things to come together. But now the next thing, as I said, that I'm looking for, that's going to come together. Because for me, everything wasn't going to happen overnight. I didn't have the finances to do things overnight. I've had to build it up. I've had to stack. I've had to say, well, okay. I've gone through skips. I've gone through things where I've found things to use, to utilize, to say, you know what? Oh, that would work. That would work in this part. Just visuals as well. That'll work. But it's all my hard work that I'm putting in, because I enjoy it. And this is the thing. Once you enjoy, you don't know how far you can go. Because people see that within you, that you're just having a great time. And once you're having a good time, other people are having a good time, and they think, you know what, I want that person in my corner. I want that person in my circle. I want that person to be in my collective, my network, my source. I want to be around that, that person or people. And that's the best thing that you can ever do. You get around the like-minded people, opportunities do open up, and they open up beautifully. So, as I said, doing this daily, Inspirational Post by Leverson. Inspirational thoughts, daily. And, it's just, I'm not going to say that it isn't hard, because it is, because sometimes you want it quickly, but if you haven't got the money to do it, you've got to wait. So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on any other people that are around you that are willing to help you. Keep that negativeness, keep that away from you. Keep the naysayers away from you. You stay on your journey. You stay positive. You stay calm, collect, and just make sure that you're motivated enough to keep you in that creative space to build your dynasty, to build your beautiful surroundings, whatever it may be. But you know what? Just check it out and just stay creative. Peace. Catch you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.